Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you can see and from the title, this is a cute little 4th of July look. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in Texas. If you know, you know. Texas weather don't play. You're gonna sweat down. But I feel like I have mastered how to make my makeup stay on literally for 12 plus hours. So I wanted to just give y'all my tips and tricks on how I make my makeup last, because it's all about the technique. Right now it's currently 7:27. I'm going to show y'all how long this makeup lasts and how it doesn't move. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like more videos and want more videos like this. Please comment and let me know, because I'm trying to get this train rolling. I'm trying to give y'all quality. I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling and let you watch the video. So one thing that's going to make the biggest difference in your makeup is actually going to be your skin prep. I feel like this is the foundation before your foundation. So as tempting as it may be to just jump right in and start on your foundation, you need to make sure your skin is hydrated and clean. This allows your makeup to stick to your skin, and it's also going to help the process of it lasting longer. So the next step here is under eye cream. Now, I don't need y'all to sleep on under eye cream. I know you're like, wait, that's just like extra steps that I have to take. But when I tell you, it is a small step, but it really helps hydrate the under eye and make sure that concealer doesn't crease. And if you're 30 plus like me, I need you to invest in a good eye cream for your makeup application. It's going to change the game when it comes to your concealer. Now, this one here, listen, you cannot think that your makeup is gonna look skin-like, flawless, and stay on all day, and you putting your makeup on with dirty brushes. Clean your brushes, girl. Clean your brushes. So right now I'm going in with my Danessa Myricks primer. I really got into my smile lines because I feel like I do a lot of talking, a lot of hooting and hollering. So I want to make sure that it sinks into those spaces so my makeup will stick on there. And now I'm going in with another primer. This is just a moisturizing primer, kind of just to lock everything in and set it in place. Now, I know this may be a little overkill. You're like, okay, you're literally using 3 primers, because here's another one. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, it is the key. Skin prep and priming and prepping your face is key. I don't care what kind of foundation you buy, who you get it from, how much you pay for it. If you don't prep your skin properly, it's really useless to put on makeup. So next, I'm just going in to start my brow process. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with brows. Like, if you think about the evolution of how we did brows through makeup, first it started with the big, thick, bold brows. Now it's the feathered look, and I'm just stuck. I don't know which one I like best. But as far as with today, I'm going with the soft feathered look because this is a sweat-proof makeup look. I don't want to go in hard on the brows and then they get to moving around and looking crazy. So again, I'm just taking my time, lining my brows out first, and then I'm going to move on to filling them in. With the fill-in, I just do light strokes, light little strokes that mimic my hair. This is what I prefer to do when I'm going for that light feathered look. Now, with my brows, I did not go in and do a concealer under the eye. Again, I kind of just wanted to keep it simple for this look, but if that's something you prefer, definitely go ahead and go in and just define under the eye with some concealer just to make your eyebrows pop more. Okay, so next I'm going in with the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. I'm just using this to place my hairs in line exactly where I want them. I feel like this is a good step. I usually do it before I fill my brows in, but I don't know why I did it different this time. Now I'm going on to lashes. I feel like you always gotta have a lash on to bring the look together, so I'm doing a quick cluster. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this because I know y'all know how to do a cluster. Y'all done seen that plenty of times. Okay, so next you'll see that I'm lightly dusting my face or placing translucent powder, and I think this is the it's the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color Honey. So I'm just placing that on my face where I know that I can get kind of oily, and it also creates more of a blurred base where my makeup can actually last throughout the day. So I actually got this trick from Jackie Aina. I seen her do it, and I believe she does it so that it gives her an even tone across her face. So if you have like any hyperpigmentation, this will definitely help. I would suggest you do it, as well as if you are oily. So next, I'm gonna start the color correcting process. Now I do have some darker under eyes, so I like to go in with the color corrector. Usually I would use like a peach or orange, but I have this blush from Rare Beauty. It's in the color Resilience. I feel like this is the perfect shade for my skin tone. So here I'm just blending out my blush, making sure that I take my time, get that under my eye, and also get it at the top of my cheekbones. This is almost like underpainting, so it's going to be a good option for when I put on my foundation. It'll peek through a little bit. So right now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty concealer. Y'all, when I tell y'all this is the most hydrating concealer I've ever used, it's literally perfect. Literally perfect. So I just want to put that in two places under my eye, and then I go in with a different shade and I put it in the middle. So here I'm just gonna let my concealer sit for a little bit. The reason why I do this is because letting it sit will allow it to set, and when I blend it out, it'll be more coverage. If you blend it too early, you could find your concealer moving a little bit. So I'm just letting that sit, and I'm basically putting concealer on my eyes to prep for eyeshadow. I'm now going in with a cream bronzer. I think I got this from Shein. It's not really showing up like I wanted it to on my skin, but for the look I'm going for, I just went ahead and went with it. Again, I'm insinuating that I'm letting everything sit. Letting your makeup sit for a while will allow the coverage to be there, I promise you. Now I'm just blending out my contour. It is a little strong, but remember, I'm kind of underpainting, so foundation is going to go over all of this. Now here I had to put my finger down because sometimes I can drag my contour and I didn't want to look long-faced, so I kind of had to put my finger there for a guide. So I did want to go under my jawline here to go ahead and give that snatched look. I did not add more product. I just used the product that was already on the brush, and again, it just chisels me out. Okay, now it's blending time, and when I tell you this brush is the holy grail, it is the holy grail. It's the Makeup by Mario brush, but they have multiple dupes. I'll go ahead and link those below. But I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer under my eye. I'm going a little fast right now, but you're gonna see me slow down in a second, because if you rush blending, you risk movement. You risk that concealer moving, and you do not want that. So I'm just gently patting that in, making sure that it's all blended out. And again, I'm not swiping, I'm not brushing, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just lightly patting that into my under eye. Now, as you can see right here, you see how it's movement? I messed up. I was going too fast. So my concealer moved a little bit in the corner there. So I'm going back in, lightly pressing, getting that smooth back out and getting that coverage to the area where the movement happened.
So another important step, after I put that first layer of concealer on, I just want to set it. So I'm using this Urban Decay setting spray to set what I just put on. Now, you see how those are little wet spots? Don't leave those on your face. Go ahead and lightly blend that in. Now I'm going in with my all-time favorite foundation, the House Life foundation. I did use 2 shades because it is summer and I have changed colors. Now, you see how I'm patting this into my skin. I am not painting it on. I am not rubbing it. I'm not going in circular motions. I am literally patting it into my skin. This is very important because I think a lot of people kind of just rub it on or paint it onto their face. As you can also see, I'm making sure to blend it with my neck. I don't want you to look at me and you see that my neck and my face are not blended. Like, it needs to be seamless. So again, take your time, make sure everything is blended from top to bottom. As you can see, I'm steady blending. I don't even think I made it to the other side yet, and I'm still blending. I'm still making sure that everything is in place. I'm using soft push-in motions, still not swiping, still not painting on. And as you can see, my contour is still peeking through. So that underpainting is doing its job. That will allow me to have less product on my face. I don't have to go back in and add more contour. Now, I was saying I can literally just wear this out and be fine. But of course, you know, we have to go in and give it a little more glam. So once again, I'm going in with that setting spray. I'm setting the foundation up with that setting spray. Now here I'm using orange blush from e.l.f. Y'all, I don't know if it was old or what, but it just was not doing what I wanted it to do. I really should have used the other one I have, and you'll see that later. Now I'm doing the same motions as I did with my foundation. I'm lightly tapping this in with a clean brush. I want to make sure to go up my cheekbone so it gives me that lifted look. Oh my god, it is glowing. It is so pretty. Now I'm going to the other side and doing the same thing. Okay, this is the one I should have used in the first place. This is really pigmented. It's the Danessa Myricks blush. I'm not sure of the color, but I'll make sure to put it in the description. Watch how this just gives me that orange glowy look. Now I'm going in with the Huda Beauty concealer. I want to just brighten my eyes up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and go on my T-zone and all of those highlighted spots. Now I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to just spray that, and you already know what we need to do. We need to let it sit. So I'm blending that out. I'm not going too far up my eye. Remember when I said I'm 30 plus years old, so I can't allow it to go all the way up because it's going to get in those creases. So I'm being very careful where I pat and place this. So right here, I do a swipe. I know I've been saying no swiping, no swiping, swiper, no swiping. But for the nose contour, I feel like it's okay. I'm sorry, for the nose highlight, I feel like it's okay. I'm still taking my time, making sure that that concealer is blended in. Now I'm going in with the nose contour. I just put a little on the brush versus going directly on my face because, again, I don't want this to be a harsh beat look. I want it to look natural, and this is the best way I've found to make it that way. So y'all, I'm going in with my third round of concealer right now. I wanted to make it a little brighter, so I went ahead and put 2 dots there, and of course I'm setting it, and we're gonna let that sit. Now, while that sits, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Wet n Wild eyeliner pen. Y'all, this is $1.50, I believe, at Walmart. When I tell you it's so smooth and buttery, ugh. So I'm making sure to be light-handed because I didn't want it to be too bright, too pigmented. But I'm just showing you the creases right now. Do y'all see that? Those are those crease lines I was talking about. And I got a hack for that later in the video. So just going in on the other eye, lightly placing it on my waterline. I feel like I probably should have went a little more dramatic with it, but this is my first time using it, so I wanted to just see how it does. Next time, I'm going all out. So after letting that concealer sit, I want to go in and blend that out. As you can see, I'm using a pretty dense brush, and I'm just patting that in, trying to keep it in a space where it's not going all the way outside of my eye. Now, I felt like the brush was too dense, so I went ahead and got a fluffy brush, and I made sure to kind of set my face so that I can move the product around. As you can see, I'm still lightly tapping, and I'm making sure not to go all the way up into my waterline. As you can see, this is brightening up that highlight under my eye. So now I'm going to go in and set my face with the Huda Beauty setting powder, and I believe it's in Banana Bread. And what I'm making sure to do is set all of the places that I put concealer. I'm doing a lot of rambling and talking, y'all. I don't know what I was talking about there. But again, I'm just doing light motions and patting that in. Now I got my triangle powder pad, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you a little hack of how I deal with fallout when it comes to eyeshadow. Now I put the pad under my eye, as you can see, and I'm just getting some of that blue that was in the eyeshadow palette, and the puff and the powder is what's protecting my beautiful under eye from getting blue powder on it. Now all of the excess powder that built up from protecting my under eye, I'm just dusting it off. And it's just a barrier as well, and just blurs me out even more. Now I'm going in with my favorite blush. This is from House Labs in the color Fire Moon. I feel like this is a universal blush that anybody can wear, any skin color. I'm so glad blush came back in. It just gives the makeup that pop it needs. Now I'm going in with my powder bronzer, setting that contour, making sure that I get at the top of my head there, and blending that in. Y'all, I'm feeling myself at this point. It's coming together now. Okay, this is the hack I was talking about for the under eye creasing. What I'm doing is just getting a Q-tip. It's not wet, it's dry. And I'm just kind of making sure to get that excess product out of my making sure to get that product out of my creases. So now I'm going in with that powder puff again, and I'm just going into where I know my makeup moves, which is my smile lines, and kind of just taking it up to my ear to set and make sure that my makeup doesn't move. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pressing kind of hard on my skin, but as you can see, my foundation isn't moving in the process of me pressing hard because I'm pressing this product in. I'm not wiping, I'm not brushing, I'm patting. If y'all don't get nothing else out of this video, pat your makeup in. This also is just helping make the shine go away. I don't want to look shiny and oily. And of course, we want to set everything in. Now I'm going in with my Too Faced blurring powder, and I'm making sure to load that product on my brush. This is actually going to give my under eye that blurred, flawless look. I absolutely love this product. As you can see, I was hitting pan. Steady pressing this in, taking my time. And can y'all tell how this really blurs the under eye? It looks almost fake. I'm just going in with some shimmer on my eye. Y'all, I really wish I would have went all out on my eyeshadow, but I was really rushing at the time and I just decided to go simple. I mean, I feel like it gives 4th of July. Okay, y'all, we're literally at the home stretch. So I got a foundation powder, I believe it's the Sephora brand, and I'm just putting that all over my face, blending all of the powders together, melting everything in. I felt like my brows were looking a little sparse, so I'm just getting my NYX brow pen and filling my brows in a little bit more. Okay, you know we have to do a lip. What's a makeup look without a lip? So I'm going in with MAC Cork, I believe, and I'm just lining out my lips here. Again, I wanted to keep it simple. I probably should have did a red lip. That would have really ate down. But this new lip will have to do. Now I'm just going in with my lipstick, putting it on, making sure I'm not rubbing, but I don't even know the word. Is it plopping your lips? I don't know. And I'm just going in with my gloss and glossing them up. I am setting my face with a powder melt, so I'm just making sure that the powder is all melted in. And y'all will never guess what happened. Y'all, ran out of my one size spray, bro. Like, nothing's coming out. Look. Nothing's coming out, but we went to plan B. Y'all, we're back from the fireworks show and the little event. It was so cute. They had bounce houses, food trucks, the whole 9 yards. It's 10:05. I'm about to go watch Love Island outside because I want y'all to see the full effect. Like, I want y'all to get the whole wham bam. Like, I'm keeping this on all night. I'm gonna watch Love Island, clean up. I'm gonna do everything, and this makeup is gonna stay the same. All right, y'all. What time is it? Wait, what time is it?
It's 12:19. You told us quiet on 6.
So, it's 12:19. We watched Love Island outside, and this is quiet on set, guys. Quiet on set. And this is currently how my makeup looks. Like, y'all probably could sleep in it. I probably could sleep in it, and it'll still be good. I'm telling you, it works. It's tried and true. So if you like this video, go ahead and comment below and tell me your favorite part, or just tell me what you think. Yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and wash this off and go to bed. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.